what you've seen in Southeast Asia in particular over the last 10 years, and what your experience has been as somebody from the outside coming in.
Yeah, look, I think we have a pretty interesting global lens on this with Endeavor. Maybe for your readers' benefit or your kind of listeners' benefit, Endeavor today works in 45 countries all around the world. We're very deep footprint in Latin America, where we've been literally for 25 years. We work across the Middle East. We work in Africa, of course, in Southeast Asia, and then a little bit of work in Europe and the United States, but really more in the underserved parts of those economies. But it gives us a view on how these things evolve over 10, 20, 30 years, right? And I like that you asked the last 10 years, because you do have to think in decades to really track how all this goes. And Endeavor's own experiences, we started in 1997. In that first cohort of companies we selected to mentor and coach and support way back when, one of them was Marcos Galperin, Hernan Caza, who I know has been on the show, and Nico Sakazi, the guys who started Mercado Libre, which grew up to be the first billion-dollar kind of US IPO out of LATAM, the first $10 billion company. And today, Mercado Libre is a $100 billion company. And so we're big believers that you can build really big companies in emerging markets and emerging venture ecosystems, but it takes a long time. And so I think similar trajectory for Southeast Asia. When we first started working in Indonesia in 2012, 13, there wasn't that much going on yet, but we were taking a 10-year view of what this could be. And I think today we've had one wave of early success stories, right? If you do Grab and GoTo and Gojek, Tokopedia, Bukalapak, some of these things that built pretty big companies, and we'll call it wave one of tech and venture. And now I think we're very much into the second generation of some really amazing founders like Phil and the guys at Shipper, like building kind of these next gen, very big businesses. And it'll be 10 more years before we see the third generation of this, right? And this will continue to grow and compound over time.